Hey, how are you guys doing? It's been a bit. I'm sorry about that. Combination of getting ready for me putting up art for the first time in a while in an actual physical place, plus, organizing that, getting that all together, getting the arcade videos together, not sleeping, doing the race with Vinny. A couple other excuses I can think of. Long story short, I just didn't stream much last week. In fact, I streamed once last week. I was fine, just busy, and that's bad because yeah, I need to make sure I stream like probably at least 3 times, closer to 5 a week, and I slipped up. I'm sorry about that, but simultaneously, I don't think there was anything I could have done to avoid that. But anyway, Slay the Spire got an update like directly after we did that stream with Vinny. So I'm gonna boot up Slay the Spire. We're gonna have to do a run, like a full completed run of the Silent, which I haven't done anything with the Silent in a while. This is in the beta of Slay the Spire, because Slay the Spire itself is in beta, but this is an extreme beta. Hey, Carcris. Welcome. Let me put you guys on the screen where you can actually see it. So, in order to unlock him, you have to do a completed run with the Silent. I've done a few. Wouldn't beta be alpha? I don't know. Wolfhouse, thank you for 5 months of support. 5. So we're gonna do, I think what I learned from the race with Vinny is, I need to just, like, go for a balanced deck rather than super specific. Poison seems to be, if I remember correctly, the correct way of playing. I don't know. I got wrecked hard on that race. I mean, I won horribly. Vinny should have practiced more. That was clearly what happened. But yeah, it's been good recently. Getting the art up was good if you are in the area. Definitely go to, was it Street Lamp? I keep getting the name wrong. It's either Street Lamp or Street Light. I think it's Street Lamp Coffee in Round Rock, Texas. I've got some art up there for the next couple of months. And it should be good. Poison or Dagger is, yeah, Shiv, right? I think that's what you mean. I'm gonna turn off Steam Friends real quick. Well, welcome, Munchie, and thank you for the resub, even though it didn't tell you. Yeah. I think I'll go with Masterful Stab. It's usually okay. No, this is the wrong one. For some reason, I thought it was a different one. I think you gotta go Shiv deck in order for Masterful Stab to be any good. You notice I didn't get the gift from what's-his-name right at the beginning there. And it's because I kind of forgot. Like, I set up the thing. I set it up right. And I was like, does completed just mean, like, I could just start a thing and then close it? And apparently not. Pit ZX, thank you for 3 months of support. Very kind of you. How am I? I am doing good. I just didn't stream much last week, and again, I'm very sorry about that. Like I said, me and Tilda have just been having trouble sleeping. I don't really know why. Just neither of us can sleep. Speaking of, I had a weird dream last night. I guess I should talk about that because Tilda mentioned it today in a tweet. That 2D, thank you for 11 months of support. You're almost at that 12 months. It's very kind of you. Oh, fuck. I wish I had enough for Specimen. I don't really want any of these other ones. Magnetism. It's a new card. Start your turn, add a random colorless card to your hand. So they've got very clearly on them that they are whatever. That's cool. I'm going to get rid of a defend because I don't think I need that many. I've already got another way of gaining defends, so we'll just do that instead. But yeah, I had this dream that we were doing a road trip. Me and, like, my brother and some randos that I didn't know. and we're all like driving around, just kind of like doing stuff. Like we weren't really going anywhere. Like in fact, halfway through the dream, I realized we weren't going anywhere, and I brought it up, and people were saying, they basically said, "Oh, well, we got to drive like we got to like grind a rut into this road," which like sounds like a cool idea, like just a metaphorical thing, but they literally meant we have to like grind a rut into this road. And so eventually I was just like, I'll hop out. But before I realized that's what we were doing, we were driving from like one truck stop to another. It was basically like on a circuit. We were just driving in a circle between like 3 or 4 locations. And the one place was like a truck stop, but the bathroom was in the basement. Which sounds creepy, but it wasn't, because it was like a normal basement, except for like, so if you went to the men's side, it was on the south side of the building, but if you went on the women's side, it was on the north side. But it was more like a necropolis bathroom. Like, you just go down into the basement, and then it was just like one bathroom. It didn't matter which side you went into, it was just one giant bathroom. There was nothing weird about it aside from it being a giant bathroom that was like unisex and enormous. It was really stupid. It kind of defeated the point of there being multiple like entrances, especially because it was like, why have a men's door and a women's door if there's only one bathroom? It was like a Bucky's bathroom because it was super clean, but like, I don't know, it didn't seem to really have a point. Anyway, there was a woman giving birth in there, and everyone was kind of crowding around, and there was someone giving like a nature documentary sort of like lesson. I don't really know what the fuck was happening in my dream. They were like, oh, you know, and you know, this is going on and that's going on, and it was just like, how about you just let them give birth? And I didn't get involved. Like, I just don't want to fucking get involved. I don't know this person. I just need to go pee. You know? But that should kill it. Yeah, there we go. That was rough. Natalie, thank you for 18 months of support. You spent a week not getting any sleep, and this is dream when you finally do. Yes. So anyway, eventually, once I realized that we were just going to the same like spots, over and over again, I eventually hopped out, and I ended up going to like an old friend, like I'm talking elementary school friend, from way back in the day. I don't know why. He was just, that was the house that I decided to go to, right? And so I take a shower. He wasn't there. I don't think he knew I was there. That's the other thing. This friend of mine just sort of like, I sort of just broke into his house as far as I can tell. And I guess his neighbors saw me, like after I got out of the shower, right? Namely because like I went into his bedroom and like he just had a big ass bay window pointed directly at his neighbor's house, and so they probably saw me just hanging out, if you know what I mean. And so they came over and they're like, "Hey, we're just gonna come in even though we know that you're not home. We're just gonna check your closets." And I'm like, "Damn, that was my idea. I was gonna hide in the closet," which probably should have been a tip-off that I was dreaming. Do you know what I mean? Like, that I explicitly thought, okay, if they come in, I'm gonna hide in the closet. But they explicitly knew to look in the closet, because dreams. And unfortunately, the only closet was like within like direct eyesight of the door to that bedroom. So I got in it, and the door wasn't working. So I figured I would just hide in there as best as I could, and they saw me immediately. So then I had to go to my backup plan, and apparently my backup plan was just to make ghost noises at them. But I wasn't very loud at first, so it's just like, ooh, ooh. Just a half-naked man standing in some, like, your neighbor's closet making woo noises. And it was right about that time that Tilda woke me up, and she was like, "Are you okay? You were just screaming." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And she's like, do you want to talk about it? Because, you know, obviously if someone's screaming in their sleep, there's something going on, right? And I'm like, not really. And then I finally fessed up and I was like, well, I was making, I explained it, and she was like, she was kind of mad, but not really, because that was just a stupid ass thing to be doing. But she laughed it off. It wasn't really that I was, like, embarrassed to be, like, you know, screaming in my sleep. It was more the reason I was stupid. I'm very close to dying. Can I get a heal? This is good in, like, a Shiv-style deck. I don't know if I can actually use it in this deck. How can you be mad at someone for someone's dream? Well, I woke her up screaming. So she can be mad at that, and she could be mad that, like, I don't know, it was a stupid reason. I'm gonna take that regardless, and it looks like there's a couple of different options for heals. I'm gonna go this route, because it seems best. I love you too, honey. Insomnia is another good reason. We've both been having trouble sleeping. Oh, skip that, so we don't die instantaneously. Okay, so we got two options here. I guess we go this way to heal. She popped in real quick to bring that up. I guess I'll go this way and just hope that I don't die. Yeah, I'll need to get some sleep. Well, we did find this stuff. We mentioned it, or she mentioned it to her boss. And her boss recommended some stuff called Dream Sleep? Sleep? Water Sleep? Dream Water. That was it. Legit good stuff. Not recommended if you're already taking, like, antidepressants, because it has stuff that's very similar to antidepressants in it. But it's a combination of, like, sleep aid plus, like, antidepressant sort of situation. So it's, like, freaking good for what we need it for. Just go to sleep. It's like a... It's like an all-natural thing. I sound like one of those YouTubers that's trying to shill out, like, antidepressants or, like... it's melatonin and then something else. But that shit works great. So if you ever have trouble sleeping, melatonin. Really good. But yeah, that stuff will knock you right the fuck out. Yeah. Herbal supplements will fuck with you if you're on other stuff. So I do have to, like, have that caveat that, like, if you are already on something, maybe check with your doctor and don't die. Or have other issues. You know? Similarly, I had another, we only know if you're shilling if you're advertising Audible. Audible sounds like such a good idea for me, because I don't like, you know, I don't know, reading books, but I like hearing them, right? But, like, they don't have any books that I want to read. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's sort of the important bit. None of it is something that I actually want to listen to. So I guess podcasts, yeah. I'm going to take the 5 minus HP just because I feel like that probably not kill me as fast. Excuse me. That's a good one. And then what else is there? We can do easy removal. Yeah, I think the audiobooks at the local library are honestly better. But, like, you know, the reason you chill out to Audible is because they do actually give a fairly decent cut. But, I mean, I looked into them because it was one of those, like, well, everyone's, like, doing it. Maybe there's a reason. And the reason is they give a decent chunk of change per sign-up. regardless if they actually buy anything later on. But it's like, yeah, but I wouldn't fucking use it. But then I saw shirts that have logos on them. But I would wear those. Thank you, Grim Lagomorph, for 29 months of support. I hope I've learned how to pronounce your name at this point. That was pretty good. 50 damage exactly on the first turn. Shoot. Yeah, let's armor up, take a little bit less damage. Oof, that's brutal. I hate that. I'm gonna just drink up all my regen. That should keep me alive until this is over. For those times that I can't armor. This deck, I should probably get rid of the strikes, really, rather than the defends. I'll take one. Trying to PB? Nah, I'm just trying to get, whatchamacallit, the new character. So we've got to, like, beat the game with Silent. The poison deck for this character is super good. Okay, so I can't use Masterful Stab, but there's no reason to defend anyway, so we might as well. I'd like to get Specimen. I've already seen it. I may not be able to... Oh, wait, he's dead. Poison is so good because it goes around defense. Especially if it can go around a lot of stuff. So gain 3 intangible at the end of your turn, lose 1 dexterity. Huh. So they changed how Wraith Form works. Completely. No, that is not true, Archaeopteryx, because I actually tried that and ended up not getting the thing. You don't have to play this out? How sure are you? Are you sure enough to bet money? Because I literally did try that. Like, I beat the first character and then just... So is intangible the character? Or, like, the card, I mean? It keeps self-replicating. Okay, you lose 1 dexterity. So that means, like, defenses... Am I ever going to stream on the art channel again? I'm going to try and do that soon. I'm going to try and win. How about that? And if I lose, then we'll go. Intangible plus poison seems like a solid choice. Like, you can only do a maximum of 1 damage. I will try and stream on that channel sometime soon. I prioritize streaming on this channel over that channel. And also I need to do a little bit of setup for that channel, because I want to make sure you guys have the paint you need and all that shiz. Thank you for the resub, Johnny Beefcakes. Is that right? Johnny Beefcake, singular. 27 months of support. 7 months of me throwing my shekels at you. I haven't had a source of income in those 27 months, and have gone into debt every time I've... That's bad. Don't go into debt for me. What the hell, man? You win art stream this month, you lose art stream this month. Okay, let's see how this Wraith Form works. Yeah, I hope you're not actually, like, losing money. Intangible. Wait. You just get intangible. You don't continuously have it. Okay, you're still... Scary, man. So I don't actually get to keep getting intangible. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Not sure how I feel about this at all. I mean, I guess as long as I have at least 1. So now I'm just getting the Wraith Form minus without any of the plus. Okay, so I've misread this card. Well, he's dead anyway. That's pretty rough. So that actually prioritizes decks where I kill faster. Yeah? Kind of, yeah, losing decks every turn kind of kills it. Not a huge fan of that. I mean, don't listen. Never, ever, ever, ever go into debt so that way you can sub to me. That's absolutely the worst thing you can do. I will survive regardless. You know? It's more important that you guys have a good time. That's the fucking point. I'm having a good time. You guys are having a good time. If you have the ability to support me, go for it. If you don't, then don't. I understand. It's why I work a day job, so that way I don't have to beg you guys to sub. Did they add? No, Caltrops has always been like that. I just have a plus version here. Okay. Should I have some gum? Yeah, go have some gum. Any plans on trying to stream the Monster Hunt mode of Hearthstone? Yeah, I could at some point, for sure. Alright. With Wraith form, there's no real point in getting block. I'm just gonna get random crap that I normally wouldn't get and see how it goes. Because this deck with Wraith form may already be fucked. And if it is, you know, fuck it. Pretty ugly how it's going right now. Alright, I can discard... So I can actually do a Masterful Stab this turn. Let's do that, and then... Masterful Stab will actually kill one of them. So we do this, and we actually armor through? No, it doesn't kill both of them. A little off on my math. That was a waste of damage. Oh well. Not gonna lose just because I've got that extra life, but pretty close. And I'm not gonna do save scums because I'm told that I don't need to be doing this anyway. So I might as well just go for it. And if I lose, I lose. And if that's not how it works, then we'll do something else. What else has been going on? Oh, so when I hung up the art the other day, the manager at the coffee place wasn't there, which is unfortunate. I told him I'd be by Friday. I didn't have time, so I had to go. Why do I keep playing Endless Agonies the first turn? Because I'm dumb. But anyway. And there was still another person's art up, and I was like, oh, crap. Like, what if this person's a total dick? You know? Like, there's no way for me to know that. I don't know who they are. I check. And I just start laughing, right? I think the barista thought I was, like, a total dick. But I actually ended up, like, I'm pretty damn good friends with them. Holy shit, Maffa. Why are you awake at this time? What time is it for you? Well, thank you for the resub. I need to try and start streaming maybe earlier, like closer to 1, which would be, like, more Maffa time zone. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you for the resub, man. 41 months of support. 3 a.m. Jesus Christ. I feel like there are easier ways to get intangible than this. The Maffa time zone. There's also no point in weakening things if they just don't have things. Alright, we're just gonna play none of them because we don't have to. Oof. So we're gonna take a shit ton of damage. But luckily, this guy doesn't do much damage anyway. Although he's doing 15 this turn, which is a considerable amount. We can, however, do that to him and then he stops attacking. And then you're dead. So I ended up texting her. I'm like, dude, you'll never guess where I'm at. She was like, where are you at? So I told her, and so she came by and moved her art to the back. So you can actually go check out a friend of mine's art at the same time while you're there and see what you think of it. It's the photographs in the back, and that's cool. But yeah, it was cool meeting up with her again because I generally don't hang out with friends. Retain. I never used this card. Let's see what it's like. I don't know. Fuck it, right? Fuck it. I don't think it's worth flying down there to check out the art. You can combine your knowledge of what they look like on the website plus, like, you know, the picture that I sent. Again, a new special relic. Smiling mask. Well, this is a new special one. This is different. Triples the chance of rare cards. Okay, cool. Do we want to upgrade anything? What is Grand Finale like upgrade? Oh, 50 damage to everyone. Yeah, fuck it. We'll make a Grand Finale deck. I don't know. What is that like? What does that do? I don't know. We're going to start removing cards as best we can. Old coin just to give us some money. Gain 5 apparition? Yes, I would. And read the text? Sure. Necronomicon. The first attack played each turn costs 2 or more is played twice this turn. Cool. You get a curse for it, but it's fine. You need to probably get some cards that help you draw. That's probably true. Alright. So, Grand Finale does not work. I don't think I've actually got any cards in my deck that cost 2 or more. So actually, Necronomicon's not going to help me much. Well, Wraith Form, but it doesn't count. You can't remove Necronomicon's curse. I'm not too concerned about that. I was hoping I would get the Apparition. Because otherwise, the combo I've got doesn't work. I don't know why I'm even caring. That should work good. Just draw through my deck super fast. Apparition. Bouncing Flask. Cool. That's basically what I would want. Acrobatics is pretty much what I'd want. So I want to play these whenever I get them. I also want to get my deck down a little bit. 31 cards is probably a little bit fatter than I do normally. So that's not the best. But, you know, we'll do what we can. Alright. Discard 1 card. It does not matter. I'm kind of in a rough spot right now. I would like... got an Apparition. Good. Okay. And then neutralize, armor, Bane. Yeah, my deck is way too thick. Okay, well, I don't think there was anything I could have done. Oh, and the new character was unlocked. So whoever said that, you were right. We're going to try the new character out. Let's see what it's like. It kind of sounds like... Or it kind of does look like the Lol What pair. Alright. The Deflect. Combat automaton that has become self-aware. Ancient technology allows the manipulation of orbs. Crackled core. At the start of each combat, channel 1 lightning. I don't know what the fuck that means. Let's try it. I did reach the boss. Didn't I? No, I didn't. Holy shit. Okay. What does this do? Channel. Channeling an orb puts it in your first empty slot. If you have no empty slots, your first orb will automatically be evoked to make room. Orb deals damage to random enemy. Okay, cool. We're gonna go here. Okay, strike. Pretty straightforward. Defend. Pretty straightforward. The card art's gonna be really shitty because they haven't even bothered to make it yet, really. So, yeah. Zap. Channel 1 lightning. Lightning. Passive. At the end of each turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Evoke. Deal 8 damage to a random enemy. Strike and then evoke. Your next orb 2 times. So if I dual cast Zap, and do these go away? No, it looks like the... So as long as I don't use the orb. Okay. Oh god, I don't really understand him. Static discharge, power. Whenever you take attack damage, channel 1 lightning. Okay, so that's good. So I'm gonna do that first, because stack. Gain block equal to the number of cards in your discard pile. Gain 1 orb slot. Channel 1 random orb. Okay. And all claw cards deal 2 additional damage this combat. Huh. Oh, that's good. I like that. So that's sort of like what is it? Rampage, but cheaper. Channel 1 lightning. And then strike. So this guy seems like he would benefit for a real defense heavy deck. So I don't want to evoke as much as I want to channel. Capacitor is the best. Did I just hear orb slut? Sure. Okay. Passive. At the end of each turn, gain 2 block, evoke, gain. Okay, so it just, as long as you've got it, it gives you that. So I can get that out of there. And okay, I think I get it. I'm kind of dumb, though. If you could pick the orb, it would be good. The rightmost one auto-evokes. Oh, when you overflow. So you don't have to actually evoke them. This character is very technical. He's very different than the other ones. I'm actually really happy about that, because I was kind of confused about what they were going to do next, because they kind of have, you know, vulnerable, weaken, poison, all of the basic abilities done already. So, deal 7 to all enemies, gain for each channel orb, exhaust. Oh. Ooh, that seems good. So I want to have at least 3 lined up by that point. Okay. I'm probably not going to be able to do this. Right. So that gives me 5, right? Theoretically. Gain 1 orb slot. That seems really good. Deal 4 damage for each channeled orb, so 4 times... I love the art on that one. 4 times 3 is 12. It could get up to 4 times 4, 16. Deal 15 damage whenever you play a card. Reduce its cost by 1 for this combat. Ooh. Streamline is good. I think I'm going to go with Capacitor because I think I need more orb sluts. Golden Idol, take 6. Sure. I like him. I like him a lot. Can I... Okay, so what happens if I upgrade some of these? 10, 2 orb slots, channel 2, channel 1. Where's the one that I was really excited about? I don't think I... Deal 3 extra. Zap needs to be upgraded. Oh, it's free now. Ooh. That's pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of, this guy's super weird, and it's kind of... Well, right before I went and streamed, I ended up, I'm going to try Streamline. I ended up working on making a deck, or not a deck. Feels like making a deck. An army for, Warhammer. I've been kind of on a Warhammer kick recently. Tabletop Sim allows me to make really stupid armies, like, a battalion full of scarabs, and that's it. Just scarabs. I think I had 2 spiders and everything else was scarabs. That was dumb as fuck. But it doesn't matter because it didn't cost me anything to make. Deal 3 damage to an enemy that intends to attack. Apply 1 week. Oh, that's good. I like the art. It is good. Draw 3 cards for 1. That's pretty good. That's... I want to see what the other orbs are like. Capacitor. Strike. Strike. Having the... Man, if you could have... How many capacitors can you have going? Okay, so... And then this one's free, so I might as well hit both of them just to get the armor thing. Max is up to 10. Ooh. Plasma. At the end of your turn, evoke... Oh, oof. Wow, okay. That's pretty... Ooh. I like it. Cool-headed. Channel 1 Frost. Frost. Gain block. Draw 1 card. Cold Snap. Deal 6 in Channel Frost. So Frost is armor. Lightning is... I like how they... Huh. Hologram. Gain 3 block. Return a random card from your discard pile to your hand. I could see the combo potential there. I don't know his cards well enough to really want to pull anything like that. Let's go with the draw power. I want to see if there are any of this character's specific relics. So I'm going to go straight for relics and such. I actually could just... Actually, he's going to get a... He's going to wake up with the lightning, isn't he? Actually, as long as I don't deal... So I'll deal 3 plus 3 plus 3. That's 9. That's enough to wake him up. Gonna cheap him out a bit. I don't really want to wake him up. He'll wake up in a minute. It'll be this turn that he wakes up. Okay. Capacitor, cool-headed. And then... Evoke your next orb 2 times. So evoke 16 damage, basically. Cool. He wakes up on the 3rd turn anyway, so... Yeah, Frost seems super weak in comparison to everything else. Oh, he's super complex, but I like him. It's basically like, what's the name of that? Ironclad has that armor ability. Dealing damage to yourself is separate from buffing orbs. They want to focus, they want new focus stat rather than strength vulnerable, yeah. Getting that much, I mean, that doesn't really help me any, so I'd rather just not. It seems like the best path forward is always to do lightning. Because I could get a maximum of 20 armor a turn and do no damage. Like, cool. I'm not doing anything. I feel like I could do better if I raced again. The Frost is not very good, actually, in mechanics, you know? Is this a 3D game, or is it like Donkey Kong 1 where it's emulated 3D? It's not 3D at all. I don't even know how you're getting that. There's one more orb you haven't seen. So we get 5 armor just by channeling it, and then we can chaos. We got the plasma. You could go infinite with plasma. You could very easily go infinite by just channeling or dual casting plasma orbs. That could get gross. That could get really gross. Heal when you go into combat. Okay, so channel 1 dark. Dark. When increase damage every turn, when evoked, deal damage to the enemy with the least HP. That sounds good. Yeah, I think the frost you're supposed to channel, like, constantly be channeling through stuff. So, deal 3, and then it does 6, and it's going to do more the longer it lasts. So this next turn, it's going to, so I can dual cast it for 12. Or I could hold on to it. If I dual cast it... Ooh. Dark Orb's good. Gain 1 focus. Focus increases the effectiveness of channeled orbs. Okay. I'm having a blast. See, this game had gotten a little bit dull for me just because I'd beaten it too many times. But new character, that's the solution for me. New character with lots of weird shit going on. Like, he's super complex. I would not recommend him until you've played for a bit. But you can't. As far as I know, you have to do an Ironclad run and a Silent run before you can get to him. Deal 7, draw 3. Oh, these all have the same art. That's confusing. Discard any 0-cost cards drawn this way. Let's try Focus. It's sort of like any other buff thing. Like Accuracy, I think it is, for the shivs. This seems to be an orb deck. Yeah, I'm going to try the weird shit that it's got. Let's try upgrading Focus. Because that just means that regardless of what I'm doing, they're going to be just objectively better, right? So then just channel, and then we're done. So this turn I really want to armor. But that's not the way the cookie crumbles. We're going to take a shit ton of damage. That should help. Okay. Oof. That sucked. There's no point in dual casting that. I'd rather get the dual cast off in the dark. It's pretty brutal. Get that in the rotation, and then we can do 22 with this. I like dark. Dark is good. It feels like cycling through them is the method to win with this guy. Just lost one of my I'm really sorry, man. Let's just chill and have a good time with what we got, man. I'm really sorry that things are bad, though. He's a robot. So yeah, he basically is. So evoke your next orb twice. So that should make him do 60 then. Whew. That's cool. And then I win, right? Huh. A dark deck would be great. Seek. Choose 2 cards from your draw pile and place them into your deck. Evoke your next orb X times. Oh my god, you could do that with a dark that you've been like holding on to for a bit. Draw 1 additional card at the start of each turn. That's all right. It's good, don't get me wrong. Seek, draw 2 cards from your draw pile and place them in your hand. That would allow you to get it dark going a lot more. It comes X+1 on upgrade. Seek. Let's try Seek. Defend all, or change all strikes and defends. Let's not. Pandora's Box either is a run killer or run, like, destroyer. Like, you just either instantly win based on the Pandora's Box or you instantly lose. You saw your first Ool Bull movie. I don't know that name. It sounds familiar, though, actually. Is he the Pink Flamingos guy? Because, yeah, I haven't seen any of his movies, but from what I know about them, yeah, it's not a good time. If you have enough frost cycling, that's true. So these get upgraded from focus, right? Plasma is unaffected by focus. Probably for the best. Oh, he's the guy that makes all the shit. Oh, yeah, that guy's not good. Alright, we haven't gotten that one in yet, so... Let's see. That's a super good card. Get 2. Has anyone gone and seen Infinity Wars yet? And is it as good as everyone's saying it is? Because honestly, I don't fucking care. He directed name adaptations of Far Cry, Alone in the Dark, and is... Oh, right. I forgot about that guy. Is he still around? I guess he is. This guy seems a little bit broken right now, but I like him. Whenever you take attack damage, channel 1 lightning. Gain 1 block, or gain 3 block, return a random card from your discard pile to your hand. I'm going to just keep adding dark cards to my deck. Okay, what can we get rid of? What is not good? Chaos is a little bit hard to manage, and random is usually not a good thing. I guess I don't really need block if I can just go through my deck fast enough. I've got mostly powers, I feel like. How many powers do I have? We got, actually not that many. 1, 2. 2 out of my 21. But it's mostly powers, apparently. Chaos is my best source of plasma right now, that's true. Special Relic, that's how you play this thing. Honestly, for speedrun, you should always get Golden Idol. Just because it prevents all sorts of bad times. Whenever you gain gold, heal 5. So that's after every combat. I don't know if you noticed that. 85 gold, receive relic. Sure. Ice cream? Sure. Plasma plus ice cream? No. Apparition is not a fun time a lot of the times. I think we kind of learned that. Yeah, I heard about... I remember hearing about that dude, and it's kind of shitty that can happen, but I guess, I don't know, as long as you make a shit enough movie. What happens if he actually made a good movie? Like, would he end up going bankrupt? I don't really understand that exploit that he's found all that well. Chill. Channel 1 Frost, channel... Deal 12 damage. Getting more capacitors would be hilarious. Deal 12 damage, put all 0 costs into your hand. Like, I don't think he's actually gonna, but, channel 1 Frost for each enemy in combat. Ooh. Regain or gain. Okay, that and that. Sure, I'll get extra capacitors. There are better ways to get free orb slots. Too late. Okay, and then I still have stuff, so I can get this one and capacitor. It seems like it's really easy to just invoke a whole bunch of bullshit. I should be okay, right? I take a little bit of damage, but not that much. This is in the back of the chart, so it should be fine. Oh, and it's all armor anyway. Oh, that's cool. It's very thinky. Gain 2 focus. Channel. I'm just going to sit here not doing strike or defend, because it doesn't seem like there's a reason to. Well, aside from the fact that I'm getting my ass handed to me. Maybe that's the reason. This. Then this. And then I'm definitely gonna fend past everything else, so we should be good. Orb Lord. So weak. Skim. Draw 3. That's good. Game block equal to the number of cards in your discard pile plus 3. Huh. Strikes and defends are only for Act 1. That seems about right. Whenever you add a power to your deck, it's upgraded. Cool. Too bad we already have all of the capacitors we'd ever want. Claw. Capacitor. Defend. And defend, because I don't feel like taking damage. Zap. Doom and Gloom. And it keeps this from cycling too fast. We're going to take 17 or 14 plus 7 damage. That's more than 19, yeah? So do we want to chaos or feel really weak for how much you have to invest in them? I feel like you actually don't want a capacitor for... Is this game hard as far as roguelikes go? No. Yeah, 21 damage is more than what we got. We can defend to get past it. Chaos is the RNG play. I think I'll go with this. The heal will keep me alive, but that'll put me pretty low. Okay, that's shit. Okay, and then I don't want to do that, so... I mean, might as well. Nothing. I don't want to use this because I can't play it. Did I hear about the destruction of Twitch today? No. That seems like something I should probably know. Am I dead? A little bit. Yeah, I think I'm dead. I don't think there's any way out of this. Super interesting, though. Oh, Twitch chat stopped working for like half an hour. That's not too bad, honestly, whatever. So yeah, I think if you wanted to play Dark, you'd want to not have capacitors. So that way you'd be cycling a different one. No, that's Lightning. Dark, you want capacitors. Lightning, you'd want to have as few capacitors as possible. Just 3. Just keep cycling, keep cycling, keep cycling. I think that's best. God, that would... A dead chat scares the hell out of me, because it's like, man, am I just not interesting? So 30 minutes, you said, of just no one talking, but people wanting to, just being like, oh okay, guys, I guess I'll just go. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Anyway, I'm gonna yeah, a plasma. Well, let me look at his cards. Let's see what he's got. Blue. Not having like art for them is confusing. Um, we haven't seen a majority of his cards, and some of them are locked. Um, whenever you take attack damage, channel 1 lightning. Huh. I don't know what fission is yet. I haven't seen it. Well, thank you, Nick. And thank you, Meaty. Rip and tear. Evoke your next orb X times. Huh. I kind of... Okay, I need to go to the bathroom, but I kind of feel like playing another round as the robot. Is that cool with you guys? Because I think that's what's going to happen. There's a new art video if you missed it. As of yesterday, if you're watching live, if it's like 2 days ago, if you're watching on After Hours, check it out. Check it out. The Day of Infamy devs actually responded back. They retweeted it. They're super cool. They're super cool. And it's cool that their games are good, too. Insurgency, stuff like that. Is there a thumbs up emote? Not that I've got. And it's one of my favorite paintings I've done in a while. Last couple of arcade videos, the art was like, I'd say like a B, but I'd say that's like an A level painting, you know? That and Hermes. Hermes and that one are pretty good. Anyway, that's a awful emote. Day dry Coldsmith. But anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Give me like a couple minutes, and I will see you then. How about a minute and a half? Be right back. Music.